So we're going to do that right now. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm super, super excited, guys. Super, super excited. So what we'll do, share my screen right about now. Let me share my screen right about now. Share, 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 share. So you log into your on the harmonic scanner. So tonight, I'm going to be sharing with us the two strategies again. I'm also going to be talking about the PATG report this week. This week has been a phenomenal week. We had a great time. We did over 1,100 pips this week. We had the Euro NZD. We have the GPP Chef. We have the gold itself. We have the entry from Monday. We had over 400 pips. So guys, this week we are expecting more. Our goal this month is to have an average of 1,000 pips, which we have already done in the first 2 weeks since the market opened on the 2nd of this month. So that means we've already met our target this month. Guys, that is phenomenal. So what it means also is that we're still going to have more rooms to take more trades this week as we trust God to help us. So, and apart from the trades we're picking from the PATG, you're on the call and you pick the trades from the PATG this week. Somebody walked up to me, he grew $7 to $23 trading from the PATG group this week. If you pick the trades from the PATG group this week, can you type in 10? Can we type in 10? You pick the trades from the PATG, can you type in 10? Phenomenal. I also gave it in the general group. We also did of great. Somebody even typed 20. Fantastic. 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 You did not pick any trade from PATG or from the group, type in 4. So let's know those that didn't pick it. You pick the trades, type in 10. You didn't pick the trades, type in 4. A lot of 4. Okay, we have more 10 coming in. We have more 10 coming in. We have more 4 coming in. 4 are much now. We have more 4 coming in. You have more 10. Now, I'm seeing more 4 now, more than 10. You are missing out. Guys, you are missing out. Is it that your subscription is not active? You are missing out, okay? And if you're missing out because you're not on PATG, that means you're going to also be missing out on the harmonic scanner. So that means you need to go resubscribe. This week alone, over 1,000 pips, guys. We are not here to joke. Monday alone, we did over 400 pips. The result here last week. Guys, you are a winner. You just have to do your part. Guys, you have all it takes. While you're learning, you're picking the trades, and you're good to go. So let's kick off with the scalping strategy. I'm currently reviewing the scalping strategy as the one we are using is from, and last week I had an update that he has updated the settings. So there are 2 strategies in the group, those who use this one I'm teaching you, and the latest one that he has updated. However, I'm going to review the 2 and approve the one we're going to keep using. So let's get back to work, and I'll keep you posted on that. So tonight, let's set up our harmonic scanner. You go to the indicate to the candle settings. This candle settings. Click on these candle settings and change first to a Kinashi candle. And I said to you last week that the last training rather, that Ekinashi candle. Oh, fantastic. Somebody is saying, Pips Gavin Chick says, my next month subscription is almost ready from the market. Fantastic. I'm excited about that. Awesome. So I've changed to Ekinashi candle. And why are we using Ekinashi candle? Because of the momentum. If I see a flat top, it gives me that there is a momentum towards the downside. So if I see a red flat top, okay, this is a recap of the strategy. So if you don't have it before, you got to go back to the Telegram group and recheck the video. It is posted. I'll also do I'll do a fresh repost of the two strategies in the group tonight. Okay, so this is just a refreshing class. Okay, so the next one is for me to sell. Rather, I see a red flat top candle. For me to buy, I want to make sure I have a blue flat bottom candle. Okay, you are on the call with me. Type in red flat top candle and type in for a sell. Type in red flat top. Red flat top candle. That's for a sell. Everyone on the call tonight. Everyone on the call tonight. Red flat top for a sell. Everyone on the call, type that in. Then for a buy, blue flat top, blue flat bottom rather for a buy. Blue flat bottom for a buy. Fantastic. So that's the power of the Ekinashin candle. Now, the next thing you also want to do is to bring in the moving average. And I said to you at the training that the moving average allows you to be able to see the power of your trend. So I go to indicator. This is the sign of indicator. So on indicator, I will change this. On the indicator, I will bring up my moving average 1. I'll bring up another one, making 2. Then I will type in EMA. EMA means exponential moving average. I'm going to bring in exponential moving average. That will be the 3rd moving average. Once I put in exponential moving average, fantastic. Let me just close the tab and relog in. Okay, we are back. So change to Ekinashin. From Ekinashin, change this to moving, add moving average, add indicator, 2 moving average, then add exponential, EMA. So we have 3 indicators on the screen at the moment. So the exponential, I'm going to change it to 50. Make this black rather. Make it black, blue tick, so that I'm going to see it well. Then blue, I'll change the blue, tickets, okay. I'm also going to make this 6. Then the other one, which is 9, I'm going to make this 14. 14, I'll make this red, bold it. I'll also tick this. So once I see this, I want to make sure the alignment is this way. I want to make sure the alignment is this way. Now, once this is done, the next thing I want to add is money flow. Money flow. After adding money flow, I also want to add the MACD. Two MACDs. So, I also want to add two MACDs. So, the last training I gave you all, we didn't add the RSI. So one of the leaders told me that they are going to have a general strategy to be using around the globe. So please add your RSI. However, the RSI would not have any limits. Okay? Will not have any limit. What we are only going to be working with is the 50. We'll make the limit 50. It doesn't change anything. It just reaffirms it, okay? So if you put it before, good. If you are not putting it, good. But it's going to reaffirm your setting, okay? Once I'm done with that, I go to my money flow, okay? On my money flow, I'll change my money flow to red. The color to red, I'll tick it a bit. Okay, on my money flow, I remove the background color. I remove the lower settings. Don't worry, you don't need to do this all the time. Once you set it up, it is done. And I click on OK. So what it means is that I will drag my RSI. Okay, I want to make this line on my MFI to be T. And black. Fantastic. So it's going to be obvious so that I will not just be guessing. So I will drag my RSI over to my moving average, okay? That is done. So watch this now, watch this. I've told you nothing has changed. It's just to reaffirm my entry. Look at, there are days my money flow will cross, but my RSI will not cross. I want when the RSI didn't cross properly. I want me entering a buy. Money flow has crossed, but my RSI is still lagging. Look at the momentum changed here. But look at the sell was obvious. RSI is below 50. Money flow has crossed 50. So that means AUD USD sell is more of it here. Okay, guys. So that's just an addition. RSI. Somebody said you are too fast. Oh, sorry, let's do it one by one. Which part is fast? Is it the indicator? So I remove it and re-add it. Don't forget, this is a recap. If you're not in the previous class, all you need to do is to go back and rewatch that, please. This is a recap. If not, we'll not be able to go through. Please. There's nothing to do. Come to this place, add your RSI, and go to the settings. This is your RSI. Format it. remove your lower limit, remove your background, and change the upper to 50. That is all. That is all you're doing. Everything remains 14. Everything remains, please. That's just what you are adding in case you don't have access to the previous class. So here on the MACD, you're going to format your MACD. One of them has 12, 26, and 1. That does not change. I go to my style. On my style, I make my histogram black. I tick it. Then I click on my price line so that I can see it very well. I will uncheck MACD for the 12, 26 one. I will uncheck it, okay? I will leave the signal red. However, I'm going to bold it. I will move this to the middle so I can see it clearly. 12, 26, 1. Black, red. I'll click on OK. The second R MACD is I will uncheck histogram, make the signal blue. I want to make it bolder so that I can see. And I'll come to my input and change this to 5, 15, 1. 5, 15, 1. 5, 15, 1. Then I'll click on OK. This OK, then I will drag my MACD upon the other MACD so that I can have 2 MACDs. Okay. Now, that helps and gives us a cool feel of what we have. Guys, this is it. My money flow is 14 and the price line is 50. My RSI is 14. The price line is 50. My MACD is 12, 26, 1. And the second MACD is 5, 15, 1. What I want to do is to change the time frame, okay? Because it is only traded on 1 hour. Oops, I didn't save it. You need to save it first. So let me save this. Always save any new settings. Okay, always. This is saved. So I'll come to any of my broker here. I'll click on it. Any of my brokers, I'll click on it. I'll come to 1 hour. Guys, don't forget 1 hour. And the goal here is 10 pips. So we're going to sample that together. Good. So here we go, guys. I told us you want to trade when they are in alignment. Watch this. The blue is up, the red is as followed, and the black. That is where this happened here. That is where you want to put your money, guys. Please just demonstrate this for 1 to 2 days, see your results, and you are good to go. I want to also make sure that my RSI and my money flow has crossed up. So that means I have entered into a buy zone. I will wait. I will wait till my MACD, which is the blue MACD. Don't forget I said that the blue MACD is for entry. The red MACD is for exit. So if I enter a buy, where will I come out? Once the blue MACD crosses the red MACD opposite direction. I know that we are no more back tested, guys. Look at this. This first, the blue MACD has crossed down. What I'm waiting for is the red to also cross. So I can have blue, red, black. This is it. So this is where I'm going to enter the market. Some risk taker will want to enter here, but I want to make sure I have my blue, red, and black under it. With that, and I have my red top, flat top candle. So this means momentum is going down. Look at, I come in, I pick in my 10 pips on the next candle. It gave me 45 pips, and you only need 10. So immediately I begin to see blue candle come out. I know that upper trend has started, but I'm done with my 10 pips and I'm out of the market. Look at this place too. The red, black, the blue, red, black has crossed. Here, the RSI was the one that crossed first. I will not enter until I see my money flow to cross. Because the RSI can cross and turn back. So you want the two to cross at the same time, or make sure they are above at the same side, either up above 50 or down below 50. The next thing I wait for on this is my MACD, my blue MACD to cross up. So I will not enter here because this was just a strength and power to take my 10 pips with ease, which ended up giving me 60 pips. And I need just 10 pips. Now, put in front of you, don't enter. If you are just coming in and this is where the price is, this is the do and don't, because you need to know what to do and what not to do. Look at everything now is aligned here. You don't have a business with this trade. If you put your money, you will lose. Your goal is that the RSI or the MACD or the money flow completes the race, complete it. So blue, red, black moving average in the same direction. RSI has happened. Money flow is waiting, but MACD has happened. I will wait for my money flow to enter it. I want the four of them to the market. Please, you will have want to enter. This, look at from here now. Some people will say that the money flow has crossed, the MACD has crossed. But watch carefully. The RSI did not cross. The RSI did not cross. So you will not put in your money. You want to put your money when they all cross. Look at this place. Look. They've all crossed here. They've all, look at, they crossed. Now, MACD, RSI crossed, but MACD is already below. The moving money flow did not cross, so I won't put my money. I won't put my money. Now, look at this place. When moving average, when money flow cross, some hours after, RSI cross back up. That place is danger. It means that the trend has changed. Look at, and it started going up. I want to remain in the market with this opportunity. So I love this one. This one makes a lot of sense. Look at this. Blue, red, black, all in one direction. I select this place. My MACD is below. My moving average is below before. Look at the only one that will make me to enter, which is the number 4 confirmation, is here, where my RSI crossed down. As it crossed down, guys, I go in that alignment, 4 pips, 10 pips, which later did how many pips? 73 pips. I'm out. My 10 pips, I'm out. So guys, please and please be watchful. Be watchful of these steps. Be watchful for these steps, and we are good to go. Now, the second strategy I shared with us is the bounce back strategy. The bounce back strategy. So I'm going to remove all of this. And the requirement for bounce back only needs me to make sure I'm on 4 hours above. That is the requirement. So let me go to a 4 hours chart. 4 hours. Okay, on my 4 hours chart, I'll make sure I have I go to my Bollinger Band, BB, bring up 3 Bollinger Bands. What does Bollinger Band do? It allows us to see when the market shrinks and allow us to see when the market opens. We allow us to see when the market shrinks and allow us to see when the market opens up as a rubber band. So if I stretch, it's going to open up, poof, then I move. So what's the settings? This is bounce back strategy. And I said to you that it is a swing trade. It's a swing trade, okay? So this is 50. It remains 2. Red. I'll make my mending line black. Upper red. As usual, I'm going to tick it. Lower, remaining blue. Okay. I'm also going to thicken it a bit. So it's 52 deviation. The second one is 50, 2.5. This is already in the previous video, so you can all access it in the group. Median, black, upper, red. This is also red. This is blue rather. Okay. The next one is 50. Point 3. This is black, this is red, and this is blue. The same settings, guys. The same style, rather, not settings, the same style. So that they will all have the same thing there. Good. Cool. So this is the Bollinger Band. If it comes into this place, I look for a sell. If it comes into this place, I look for a buy. Now, look at this. The harmonic scanner is saying sell, but the Bollinger Band is still very far. So I'm going to ignore this setup. That's what that means. Okay? I'm going to, yeah, Sally is recorded. Okay, Bola is saying, at what end do we put in trade? Okay. At the end where either the RSI crosses up into the alignment of others or the MACD crosses into the direction. You want to make sure the three we are in the same direction. You wait for the last one. Bola, does that make sense? Gloria, you should be on the Telegram group. They should add it to the Telegram group, not 72 hours. 72 hours are new people that harmonic scanner is still complex for. Oh, fantastic, Bola, that's fine. So I want to make sure this is for swing, so long-term position trading. So I want to make sure this is into this red or into this blue before I look for a buy, guys. So the next thing I want to add, let me remove the background. I don't like the background on my style. I don't like background on my style. Okay. So the next one is the next indicator, which is Parabolixa. Parabolixa, we have two Parabolixa. One will be changed to 6. The other one, the color rather, will be changed to red. So I want to see this very well, red. The other one is 3. And I will change this to blue. Okay. And I click on OK. Now, the Parabolixa is the one that tells me to go into the market. The only reason you will see me take a trade is when the 2 Parabolixa sign comes up. That is my entry. And my stop loss, I am not using the stop loss on the harmonic scanner. My stop loss is below the Parabolixa. So that means my stop loss is slimmer, very slimmer. Good. So I will now move in the second window. I'll bring in the second window. which is MACD. We have two MACDs. Sorry, one MACD. And MACD is 12, 26, 9. Leave this the way it is. I'll bring in stochastics. And on my stochastics is going to be 25, 8, 6. I want to make the color very thick so I can see it very well. Guys, you want to be sure of what you are trading. Upper limits, I'll make the lines very bold. Red, black, on be sure I can see. I remove the background color. So 25, 8, 6. Style, I tick it. Blue, red, black, black. 80, everything remains. The only thing I remove here is the background color. So this is what we have. We have the MACD and we have the what? The stochastics. Now, the stochastics, the best of it is I want to merge it with the MACD so that they can be on the same page. I'll just hold it down and put it. Look at this. You make sure it's highlighted. I'll drag and drop. Don't forget, you make sure it's highlighted, you drag and you drop. So here is the combination of these two. Number one, it is traded on 4 hours. It is traded on 4 hours. So we're going to work with the past data. And before that time, I want to save this also. Save it. I'll save it here. I'll click on this so that I can save it. Oh, sorry. It has overwritten my previous settings. So I'll click here and click Save As. So I'll save this as bounce back, save. That means the previous one I did, the settings has gone. So instead of you clicking this place, if you have a settings, you come here and you save as so that you can have 2 different layouts. So if I log out and I want to log in, if the settings is not here again, I'll just come back to this place and I will download it. Bounce back, I will download it. Once I click on it, it will load up. It will load up. Now it's loaded up. So I can go to any scan, pick on the latest 4, and check if they are right for entry. Look at this now. This is not ready. So I told you, look at the Harmonics scanner. I will wait. This will save us not to enter this trade because the Harmonics scanner is only working on the measurement in the market, Fibonacci measurement. So this will save me from entering this trade. But if it has changed to, if the parabolic sign changed and goes up, and I see a flat top, red flat top, I can say, yes, this is time to go in. So what I'm waiting for is these candles to come into my Bollinger Band. I want it to come into my Bollinger Bands. So when it comes into my Bollinger Band, yes, I know I'm ready to go. So let's do a back test together because this is the strategy I'm using to compound my money this to trade position trading this year. And I can tell you It's been doing more than awesome. It's over a 95 winning rate. It will only test your faith because you will need to be patient at it before it gets to TP1. Because TP1 alone could be 400 pips, 500 pips. But I like it because it is one to minimum 4. So if I risk 1, I'm ready to make 4. That's why I like it. If I risk 1, I'm ready to rake 4. So let's go and backtest this now. Look at this now. It has gone into it. It gave me my double entry. I enter my trade here. Look at it. It went up back. It came down. I did about 60 pips before it changed again. In that 60 pips, you have moved your stop loss to break even. So that's what I do. Once I see 30 pips profit, minimum 25 to 30 pips profit, I move my stop loss to break even. Minimum. Once I see it like this, I just move my stop loss to break even. Watch. It hit me hard. It told me again to enter. I enter again. It gave me 80 pips. Now I move my stop loss to break even at 30 pips. Now it hits me out. That means that it's still going up. That means the uptrend is still there. So it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going till we got to this place. Here again, you enter. You enter again. It gave us 124 pips. Already 30 pips, you have moved stop loss to break even. Went up back again. Look at, hit you out. Because that means it's a ranging market. Look at, these are ranging. Look at, it's going up, down, going up, down. Finally, it broke it here. Guys, this is it now. It broke it here. So this is how you want to see this strategy work out. But my goal is that it must come into the cloud. And I call this cloud because when it comes into my Bollinger Band, that is where I want to. Look at, everybody watch this. Look at, it came into it here. When it came into it here, my moving average, my MACD and my stochastics, they are below here. They are below. So that gives me a first entry once my red and my blue parabolic sign comes up. Immediately it comes up, guys, I enter buy. And on that again, I have a red flat bottom, blue flat bottom candle. So my buy is strong here. I put in my money. Look at, and I will not come out until, where will I come out? My TP1 is on daily. Awesome. My TP1 is on daily. Watch this. My TP1 is on daily. So if I change this to daily, my TP is the Mendel line at the middle . The data are not pulling up. This is Euro NZD. So let me check if I can see Euro NZD direct, which is on daily. Euro NZD daily. It's not here. So it's not there. So my exit is the Bollinger Band on daily. That's my exit. So it allows me to keep enjoying the ride. So I'll just go to daily and my TP is at the middle line, this black line on daily. This black line on daily is my TP. So once I go to daily, this is what I'm after. Where is this line on daily? That is where I will put as my TP1. 95% of the time it will get there, 95%. I use it to enter card chef. Card chef. Where is card chef? I use it to enter card chef, and I did. The harmonic scanner told me to enter, and I can't see the formation here, guys. Let me go to card chef setup. Card chef. So I use this trade. Look at. I used this trade. This was where I entered on 4 hours. He told me to enter, and I used this trade to pick 200 pips on card chef because the Bollinger Band did not come out. Look at. This was where I came out, the middle of the line. And that's where I came out. And when I came out, I smiled to the bank. Guys, this is how we rock it and we make it happen. So my entry is on 4 hours. My exit is on daily. My entry, okay. The parabolic is, you can see that you add 2. This place is 1. That one is get ready. When the 2 happen, you pull your trigger. As the 2 happen on this first one, this is where you will enter. And this is $1,000 is 0.03 on this account. And I can tell you, if you stick to it, that account in 3 months will never remain the same again. I can tell you for free. Because on each time, and you stick to it, that when it hits you in take profit, when it's in profit, 30 pips, move your stop loss to break even. That is it. If you check some of my trades on this account, look at US SEC. Look at, it hits me. Look at this one, US SEC. This one, it hits me on break even. You can see a lot of my trade. Look at. It hits me on break even. It hits me on break even. It hits me on break even. Look at. So don't be like you are the owner of the market because the strategy is winning. Look at my loss, my losses. Look at minus. But look at when I gain. Look at when I gain 4 something, 430, 217. Look at my gains against the highest I've used this to rake in profit. Okay, let me don't scatter it. I started trading this account on the 2nd. Look at 481, 438, 432, 400, 388, 360 something. So these are the gains. Let's go to the losses. Look at my losses. 334, 300. But you will see that a lot of them, all these ones, the losses are less. The losses are less, but my profit, all this one that you see minus 0.8, is me that did not put the thing where I meant to put it to. All these ones, they've gone in profits, and I didn't put my stop, I didn't move my stop loss well. Look at this one. Can you see? So it's better it hits you out in small profits than going in negative. Look at $4, $2. Look at all these ones are moving, because the ones that will now go in your direction is crazy. Look at all these ones, they went in my direction. All these ones went in my direction. So once I see this on 4 hours and it is in my Bollinger Band, and I can see that the stochastics and the MACD, they are all below my 20 limits. Guys, I get ready to shoot. So let's back check what I've entered this last week, because the market is about to happen, is about to open rather, and some of these trades are already on my radar to check out. Look at this now. To let you know it's not 100% strategy. Look at this now. Look at, you have entered buy on this, and it went in profit for about 20-something pips, and you didn't move your stop loss. Then it comes down back because it is not ready to go up. So a lot of time, what I try now to do is I wait till another setup comes. So this is about, you can get at least 4 to 5 setups per week. And I can tell you, you can do a lot with this. So your entry is on 4 hours, guys, and your TP is on daily. 4 hours. 4 hours. Just make sure they are in your cloud and you are patiently watching it. So once you hit TP, look at, on 4 hours, it has drawn down here. On daily, there won't be this drawdown. It will be like one candle. One candle. So you still be in this trade, and it will take you to where you are going. So 0.03 for a $1,000 account. If you have $300, that is 0.01. 0.01. Please don't over leverage this account so that it can live to testify. What do you mean by TP to break even? Go back to IML Academy and watch how to do it. It means changing stop loss to break even. Changing stop loss to entry value. Changing stop loss to entry value. That's what it means. So as I see, once you see this setup, please, you can copy it and post it in the group. So people that are already trading this strategy can approve it for you, because you want to practice it for at least 2 to 3 days before you start putting money on it. Make sure you are practicing these strategies before jumping on it, please. I'm excited about this call. I'm excited about the readiness to learn. The replay of this will be posted in the group. Oh, fantastic. Somebody say, I'm new. Oh, great, you're welcome. This is a strategic training class. So you want to first focus on swipe and PATG, copying and pasting traits is better, please. Twin image, so that it will help you. This is like maybe a week after class, once you have done the basics. If you're totally new, you want to first practice it. It's very important. You want to first practice it. Awesome. Is the GPP card ready for an entry on the Bollinger Band? No. I don't know why you are asking that kind of question, but you saw it now. See, this one is not Mr. Mayowa's trade. This is your own. You are checking it. The only entry is when these first two happen. The second one has happened, you leave it. This trade has passed. Please. This is you taking the fish yourself. Nobody is giving you this one. This is to make money big time for yourself. Because some people will now be asking, is he ready to enter? I don't understand. You have watched the video, believe in the strategy. And to believe in the strategy is to understand it. I don't understand the bounce back strategy. Gloria, watch the video. You cannot understand if you don't watch. For you not to understand, it means that you need to learn. You need to learn it, practice it. You watch the video, you practice. Nobody knew how to drive. Everybody learned to drive. Now we are master drivers. We know how to drive our cars. So it means you learn it. So you can't know it if you don't learn it. That is why the replay of the video is going to be posted tonight on the group so that every one of us can do that. How can I get this video? It's going to be posted on the group tonight. Yes, Caroline, can only this strategy be used on Harmonic Scanner? Yes. If you go and use it on MetaTrader 4, you might not see what you are looking for. Fantastic. Good to have you on the call, Topsy. Please, as a new trader, focus on copy and paste, focus on swipe, focus on PATG. Then during the day, practice this. Place the trade on demo. Open your Harmonic Scanner. Check it. Put it on your MT4. Pick the trades. Close the trade. See how it works. It's going to help a lot of us. If you're not practicing, if you're not putting to work, a lot of things will not be clear. You are not licensed to earn what you have not learned. You are not licensed to earn from what you have not learned. So guys, you need to do all of this. Please practice, make perfect. Practice makes perfect. I'm in Abuja. Please, how do I get the video? It's on YouTube. It's going to be dropped on the Telegram group now. For the parabolic, sir, our entry point at when the blue and red SAR merges. Yes. When the two and the red Does it mean this we can trade shark? Yes. With this strategy, I love shark, especially on 4 hours. Mashada Balaba. I love shark very well. Shark. I love shark. I love shark. Anyone, shark, this one we trade everything. This one we trade everything. Shark, Gatly, everything. This strategy we trade it, we'll drop it for you to use. So this new week, we are ready for another 600 to 1,000 pips by God's grace on the PATG. By God's grace, we are ready for it. And I can tell you the whole, look at, where's the share? Where's the share? This one is hot. Look at. This is shark. Once the blue, once I see my parabolic SAR, because the parabolic SAR will not form. Once I see my parabolic SAR, I enter my trade. This is on daily. As I enter it now, it's called, look at, this is 189 pips. Shark, any type, GNZD. Anyone, this one will deliver in your hands what you are looking for. Look at this. This is another shark. This is another shark. Look at. Look at. You won't enter here. You won't enter here. Once this happen and the blue and red parabolics happen, it's called fire. I fire straight. Look at. Gave us 109 pips. Anyone, either shark, either anyone, either waves, will enter. This one, once is in my Bollinger Band. 2, the MACD, everything is below. 3, my D, everything, I pull my trigger. No waiting, especially on 4 hours. I don't use this on 1 hour. I use it on daily and 4 hours. Look at this. Look at this now. Look at the shark. Look at the shark. It went up, it went up, it went up, it went up. The only time the two happen, bros, sister, put your trigger. This is where it happened. Pull your trigger. My stop loss is 24 pips. My TP, 30 pips. Look at, I'm out of the market. That is it, though. I trade shark with this. Anyone, guys, look at AUD JPY. That gave me a lot of money. Once my Bollinger Band is in it and my harmonic scanner has opened my eye, that Mayowa, put your money. Guys, I can even call my wife at home and say, baby, put money. Look at. Look at. Once it touched my green line, look at this place. It did not touch any of the Bollinger line. As it touched the Bollinger line like this, and the red and the blue enter, Oya, Kowosi, TP1, TP2, 170 pips. Just make sure it's 4 hours and it's daily. It's called Kowosi. I don't even use Ekinashi on my MetaTrader 4. I don't have Ekinashi candle on my MetaTrader 4. I use it on the scanner. It's called Kowosi. Look at. There are ones that it will meet your, at least, look at this one now. Look at. He told us to buy, but there was no blue and red Ekinashi candle. So that means this trend is still going down. That is what can allow you to remain in the market. But the ones that meet the requirement, oh my goodness. Oh my. Guys, is on 1,000, use 0.03. Your stop loss is below the parabolic sign and you're good to go. Let's check news alert. Look at this now. Look at this. The price did not enter into the cloud, so I will ignore this. However, in the future, it happened. When this happened, look at blue, red, Mayowa, I enter. Look at 72 pips. I close my mouth as if I've not made any money. So the parabolic sign makes a lot of sense for me with my harmonic scanner and my Bollinger Bands. Once I see it, look at this, guys. Look at this. It entered into it. It gave me my first entry. What? It gave me my first entry. I bought. It went into 95 pips profit. It retraced back. It hit me out at break even. That is why once you're in profit of 30 pips, move your stop loss to break even. Even 25, sef. Now it came back to the same place. The market tested your emotion. Now it came and happened again. As at that point, I entered buy, which now ended up giving me 619 pips. Euro NZD Shark. This one with Shark, with anyone, so far is in my Bollinger Band. So far is my parabolic comes up. Guys, I put my money and I hit the market. I hit it well. I hit it well. So make sure you stick to the rules. This week is going to be awesome. Great on the harmonic scanner and also going to be great on the PATG. Our goal this week is about 6,000 to 1,000 pips. The market has done its movement this week. So what it means is that some of the things will have started happening. The Euro card is there. The GPP card is there. They are already in profit. So, but I can tell you for free, this is a strategy that we keep delivering in our hands once we are ready to make money on this. This is Euro AUD. While we wait, our chairman, 25, Mr. Francis Chiora, will join us now and round up the meeting. Let's go check what Euro USD did when this setup happened. Now, when this happened, look at, it hit the green line. It has entered into my Bollinger Band. My parabolic sign, red and blue, happen. This is where we enter. You won't enter here. You will enter here. Because if you have entered here, it can still start going up. Okay? Another thing I do is, if it happens like this, that the first one came in, I will put in small money, 0.02 in my account. I'll put it. Look at, you can see, before I enter my big money, I'll first enter 0.02. Look at, very small portion of my money, but that is if your account is big. Okay? I'll first enter, like my account is over 2,000. So I put in 0.02, small. I test the water. Pour. Now, when the second one, when the red and the blue happen, then I shoot. So when I shoot, look at, it gave us 145 pips. 145 pips. And when I'm entering, I make sure I also guide. So there are days that it will eat you out at TP, then it gives you opportunity to re-enter. I re-enter this trade. I can re-enter this trade, okay? And I manage my trade. Don't because you have a 100% strategy. I see it came into the cloud, which is my Bollinger Band. The two signs came up or more. If you hear enter, I enter. Look at 140 pips. So you don't want to leave trade to say, oh, it will move. You must make sure you are managing the trades and you're good to go. I'm excited to be on the call tonight. And guys, let's get ready. This week is going to be awesome. We're going to be doing the PATG by God's grace. We're trusting God for a bigger 600 to 1,000 pips this week. Make sure you are using the right lot sizes. If you are not using it, that means you're on your own. A guy said it did $7 to $23 this week. $7 to $23 this week. So that means it picked all the trades. Please and please don't over leverage so that your account can live to testify another day. Don't over leverage. Don't over leverage. Thank you so much for the call. Is Mr. Francis Chiora, our able chairman, 500 loading on the calls?
Awesome call, Mr. Mayo Labi. We celebrate you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for your servant leadership, playing out everything clear for everyone to see. Guys, if you got value tonight, can you type in 777 in the chat box? If you got value tonight, can you type in 777 in the chat box? Amazing layout tonight, guys. Laid it out clearly for everyone to see. The scalping strategy and the bounce back strategy on the Harmony scanner. Guys, if you are not on the Harmony scanner, I tell you, you are doing yourself a disservice. I tell you, if you are not on the scanner, look at the setups, look at the entries, look at what the scanner is doing on the bounce back strategy and the scalping strategy. Now, the truth of the matter is somebody once said, if you don't pay in life, you pay. Now, the scanner helps us to reduce all the cutouts and all the losses, and we can now begin to rock and roll, making profit. One more time, Mr. Mayo, you celebrate what you represent, your servant leadership. We truly celebrate you. Now, how we can actually maximize this year is to stay on the scanner, stay on a regimented plan, follow the plan, and plan your trade. It's been an amazing call tonight. I'm super excited. We have all the videos, recordings. You can actually utilize them and maximize our 2019. Now, one more time, everyone on the call, please, let's follow this layout plan. We have the scalping strategy. We also have the bounce back for the swing trades. So if you're not a scalper, like we have had tonight, you can maximize with the bounce back strategy. Everybody has something on the table. Guys, let's do what we need to do in 2019 and actually get the result that is desired. 2019, we believe, shall be a year of financial tsunami, as said by our mentor and coach, Mr. David Imonite. Guys, the truth of the matter is nothing works until you work it. Behind every move, there's a mover. So everyone has to be intentional. Everyone has to be deliberate for us to get the desired result we desire in 2019. So leaders, we have everything on the table. There are no excuses. If you want to scalp, there's a scalping strategy. If you want to swing, there's a swing strategy. And I tell you, we are good to go. I got very good feedbacks of somebody who's done $6 million on that scalping strategy using the Harmony scanner. And of course, the results are there to show. Here we have somebody who has picked up a $2,000 account in 6 days to over $11,000. The person is right in front of you, Mr. Mayo Labi. The results are there to show, leaders. No one has an excuse in the house. 2019 shall be the year we've been waiting for. And I tell you, all of us will get to our financial destination. Everyone on the call tonight, thank you so much for joining the call. The videos are out there. We'll repost it. Pick up those videos, run through them, follow the ropes, and I tell you, success is just there for us to take. One more time, have a good night, everyone. God bless you.